And in fact, the very well-preserved ruins of the original abbey are also places of pilgrimage. Hilda was someone who was so extraordinary in her perseverance through a lot of trouble in the land, and her insistence on education and spiritual motherhood to all those that came to her set a great standard for English monasticism and church life in general for hundreds of years to come. Hilda actually desired that one day she repose in a smaller convent that she had founded not long before she died. For the last 6 years of her life, she was beset by a lot of illnesses, including some kind of fever that never seemed to go away. But her energy was always there. Her enthusiasm was always there, and her love for the people and for her God never wavered. Her life was literally one that was imbued with all sorts of godly graces that enabled her to spread the gospel far and wide, even to people that were not in the near vicinity. Finally, though she wished to be buried at a certain place, it was not to happen. She reposed in the year 680, quietly and peacefully, and almost immediately there were miracles that occurred. A church that was some 15 miles away from where she was all of a sudden had all of the bells start ringing strangely. No one was doing it. They just started doing this. Several people had visions and saw Hilda being carried up to the heavenly realms by angels. Many miracles worked at the time of her death, at the time after her death, and at the time even today. The Lord set a great light for all of us to look at in Hilda of Whitby. She was such an extraordinary woman, and she did so much even for the education of women in her time, who are on absolute equal pars with the men, because of the example that Hilda set. So many people came to her, and her influence was so extraordinary that it's only right that we as Orthodox Christians should look to this venerable light of the English Church every November 17th and praise God for sending such a saint among all of us. By her prayers, and make no doubt of the fact that she is praying for all of us, may we attain the heavenly kingdom following the trail that she blazed so brilliantly.